The boy told me I was going to die at 11:17 p.m. on a Thursday. He didn't look up when he said it. He was sitting on the cold concrete outside St. Mary's Hospital, legs crossed, a small black notebook resting on his knees. His fingers were stained with ink, as if he had been writing for a very long time. When he spoke, his voice was calm, flat, and completely certain. I laughed, because that is what people do when they hear something too terrifying to believe. "That's not funny," I said. "I'm not joking," the boy replied, still staring at his notebook. "You have 3 days and 7 hours. I took a step back. Something in his tone made my stomach tighten. He wasn't trying to scare me. He wasn't dramatic. He was simply stating a fact, the way someone might tell you the weather. "Who are you?" I asked. The boy finally looked up. His eyes were dark and deep, as if they had seen things no child should ever see. "I'm the one who knows," he said. "And you should go home. There isn't much time left." I wanted to walk away. I wanted to forget him. But just then, a man in a blue jacket walked past us toward the hospital doors. The boy lowered his eyes again and wrote something in his notebook. 10 seconds later, the man collapsed. People screamed. Nurses rushed out. An ambulance arrived. Through the glass doors of the hospital, I saw doctors fighting to save him. The boy closed his notebook. "He died at 2:43 p.m., he said. I felt the blood drain from my face. I should have run. Any sane person would have run. But I couldn't stop staring at that little black notebook." "What did you write?" I whispered. "His name," the boy replied. "And the time." I looked down. The page was filled with names. Hundreds of them. Next to each name was a date and a precise time. "Are these dead people?" I asked. "Not yet," he said. "But they will be." My heart began to race. "Who writes these?" I demanded. "I do." "Why?" "Because if I don't, they happen anyway. I just make sure the door is ready." I didn't understand. I didn't want to. I slowly reached for the notebook. "Don't touch it," the boy warned. "You don't want to see your own name again." My breath caught in my throat. "You wrote my name." "Yes." "Why?" "Says. Because today you walked past me." I stumbled backward. This was impossible. This was madness. A trick. A coincidence. But deep inside, I knew it wasn't. I left the hospital and didn't look back. I went straight home and locked every door. I didn't sleep that night. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw the boy's ink-stained fingers writing my name. On Thursday morning, my phone rang. A hospital number. I didn't answer. I didn't go outside. I turned off my lights. I tried to hide from the world, from fate, from the time ticking inside my head. 11:17 p.m. The numbers burned in my mind. That afternoon, I searched the internet for anything about a boy who predicted death. I found nothing. No articles. No reports. But I did find something else. A woman named Sarah. 3 months ago, she had been declared clinically dead for 2 minutes, then came back. Her story mentioned a boy with a notebook. I found her at a small cafe near the hospital. She looked tired, haunted. "You saw him, didn't you?" she said when I sat down. "Yes." She swallowed hard. "Then you know what he does." "I don't know anything," I replied. "Except that he says I'm going to die." Sarah closed her eyes. "He never lies. How did you survive?" "Someone else didn't." My heart pounded. "What does that mean?" "The boy's list doesn't create death," she whispered. "It chooses between people who are already close to it. You're saying someone has to die so I can live." She nodded slowly. I stood up. "I won't let that happen." Thursday night came faster than I wanted. At 11:10 p.m., I was back at the hospital. Sarah was there too, sitting in a wheelchair, her face pale. The boy stood in the corner of the room, silent, watching us. "It's her," I said. "Isn't it?" The boy nodded. "She's written for 11:17, he said. "You were written for the same moment. Change it," I demanded. "I can't." "Why?" "Because the door is already open." The air grew cold. The lights flickered. Sarah began to cry. I looked at the boy. "You're not evil," I said. "You're trapped." For the first time, he looked uncertain. I grabbed the notebook. "No," he shouted. I tore it in half. The hospital shook. A wind-like screaming rushed through the room. The pages burned into nothing. The heart monitor went silent. Then, Sarah breathed. The lights came back on. The boy fell to his knees, fading like smoke. Now no one knows, he whispered. And then he was gone. I didn't die at 11:17. No one did. And sometimes, I wonder if not knowing is the greatest curse of all. If you like the story, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel.